Welcome back to Day 3, Affecting Masses, Save 9, Citadel. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing things massively, and we're going to affect them. Let's just check that I'm actually streaming here. Hang on. Okay, great. Okay, now we're good. Right, so hopefully the volume has increased. Every time I listen to this with headphones on playback, it's really Q. I think the game volume is just quiet, but it's really loud for me. Or maybe it's just the particular mix. Yeah, I mean everything's at 100, so I'm not sure. No matter how much I turn it up, it doesn't go loud. Well, don't listen to this with headphones then. Sorry. You must play me at max volume. Right, what are we doing? Speak to the ambassador. Meet him at the Alliance Docking Bay. Accessible through the central elevator in the CSEC Academy. Yeah, cool. And then we've got the... Fine. Let's roll. Yeah.
Heading to position.
Then... Wards... CSEC. So, didn't he say that I would have access to more stuff from the requisitions guy now?
Hello, Commander. Show me what you've got. Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select
Aha!
Spectre. Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander. Just show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't talk doo-doo. And it's all stuff that I can't afford. Okay. So, fine. I also had to think about it, and I think I do want to invest in some pistol skills. Purges weapon heat on use. Okay. Cool. But at least we've unlocked that part of the ship. Right.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Yeah, I'm tired. Udina, my man.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Wow.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Oh, I will.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharaohs and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Wow.
But if they do exist,
So naive.
the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop it.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved.
Ah,
but it might be
Liara,
a good
yeah.
idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Yeah, let's start with her.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
I mean, yeah,
I have a
obviously.
meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Nah, I know what I'm doing. See you later.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
Mm-hmm.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop it.
Motivational.
Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance.
Duh-duh.
Can't fail.
Yes, sir.
I think it's just the way that the audio is on this PC port, but it is all over the place. What is outside? Oh, just codex.
Commander, something you need?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome. Brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop. Properly.
yeah.
They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa
Lol.
Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it.
Okay, braggy, brag.
Creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
I have to go. Love it. Great way to end the conversation, Mr. Shepard.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on the ship.
So much racism in this ship. Just
Speak freely, Presley.
Yeah.
I know if you have a problem with
you got a problem?
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Yeah, never turn away help, my man.
Asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
Yeah.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just
Yeah, old ways of thinking, you
Don't worry, Commander. This won't be a
futuristic racist. But I didn't even want to ask you personal questions now.
Carry on, Presley.
Yeah, carry on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you carry on. Look at, I'll put my foot in your ass. Hello. Galaxy map. Oh, wait, which game is it which has the really... Well, we're going to find out. I think it's number 2 that has the really cool galaxy map noise. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, what a tune. I mean, how is this game not peak? How is this game just... this is the map music. The map music. Unreal. Okay, what am I doing here? How... how do I zoom out? Okay. Would have been nice to know to press the escape button. Yeah, Artemis Tau, I think. Where did they say it was? Here we go. Dude, what a cool ship. Boom.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Let's do it. Let's land. Get that land. I think I'm gonna go with Rex and Caden. Garrus dies a bit too quickly for my liking. Oh my god, I remember this thing controls like absolute butt. Right. Okay, frame rate dip. Right, let's save. Yeah, I mean, what the hell just happened there? Okay. Lol. So press R to repair. Okay, let's try that again. Right. And how do I get out the vehicle? You cannot exit the Mako unless it's parked and on level terrain. I'm not even sure if this is where I'm supposed to go. But what I want to do is try exiting. So, yeah, let's go on options, key bindings, Q. Wow, that's... Oh, it like... Yeah, like it like tracks you. Okay, I don't really know what to do. I will defeat this thing. What? How? Alright, we're just gonna go. We're just... I don't think there's anything there that's useful. Equally... Oh, but that's a distress beacon. By the way, is this where we're supposed to be going? I know we need to go to Artemis Tau. We're not even supposed to be going here. See, that's what I'm saying. It like super buggy. Oh my god. He did. Right, we're saving there.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
So I believe there's another. Okay, cool. Debris. Alright. Alright. Return to Nocti. Alright. Yeah, that Thresher Maw stood no chance. It didn't take me like 10 minutes to kill it. Alright. So it's Artemis Tau. Well, I don't actually know which one it's in. No. Okay. Oh dear. Nope. So it's Macedon, is it? Huh? Oh. So Artemis Tau is just her last known location somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. Right. I remember it was a similar kind of big like Marsy type planets. Yeah, I think this is it. Garrison Kylan, you were good last time. Well, we didn't really do a lot, did we? But oh, level 1 hazard, huh? Okay. Right, let's get back. Thorium. Wow, they're bulky. Right.
I can't see him.
Cool.
All targets down.
Alright, let's just see if there's anything around here worth taking. Oh man, so I can't even... Okay. So, did all of that just to not be able to hack the safe? Alright, let's have a look at our equipment. Right. Heatsink capacity. Yeah, to be honest, we just want something with really high damage because... And why is this starting one so good? So okay. So it doesn't make any sense to me. How can it be so much better? Yeah, I like that better. Sure. Right, let's go on. Yeah, that's way bigger, isn't it? That circle. Oh, that's my shotgun, that's why. Yeah, it's probably still gonna show. Because I couldn't get into it. Is it Athens? I thought it was Knossos for some reason. I can't remember why I thought that. Well, that looks like the one, doesn't it? Yeah, this is it for sure.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Yeah, this is it. I remember. Oh, that's the Geth.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Moving out.
Let's just take a look around, see what's here. Just in case you need to get out that way. Huh? Okay, it's nothing there. Lol. Ran that geth over with my truck. So what's in there? Jammed. Alright, gents, let's do this. Leroy! All good.
Negative contacts.
Oh, we're tearing it up. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, activate. Unity. Oh wow. Oh wow. We did it, boys. Nice. I'll think about it.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Sarah. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Ha! Get Shrek'd. Avenger 3. Down, left, right. Down, left, right, up. Down, left, right, up. Down, left, right, up.
Take cover.
Take cover from what?
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Lol.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter. Watch out.
Unity!
I owe you one.
Nice. Nice.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Wow.
But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
Burn.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
That Turian does not like me one bit. You know what this should be called? Mass racism, or mass racists. Because everyone's so so close-minded. Have a bit of faith. Be open to the idea that greatness comes in all shapes and sizes. It's just that's how you got to be.
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I have to go.
Why don't you tell me why you're here? I have to go. Lol.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off.
Ooh, fruity.
Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Drive.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on jump zero. How's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Canadics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Do you know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Canadics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
True.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
A whiner.
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Alright then. Okay.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Lol.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hand. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara.
Relax.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Yeah, you were dead.
Just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'll think about it.
I should go.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Okay, let's see what we're looking at squad-wise. Oh, 18. Uh-huh. Well. So sniper rifle unlocked. Okay, so it looks like we've got definitely some stuff to do in terms of allocation. So yeah, let's do some of that now. So we definitely want Advanced Unity because we're playing on high difficulty, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we want first aid as well. We also want sniper rifles, so we want 1, 2, 3. So that's next shot will inflict damage equal to 200% of weapon damage per second. Okay. Then yeah, unlock first aid, unlock that. Yeah, and then equip enables the use of heavy armor. Well, we'll do both of those then, yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll keep that there and then we'll save. Then I think we'll do one more. We'll do one more of those missions from the journal. And then dun 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 dun. So we're gonna go to start with Noveria. Doom. Let's land there.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Earning access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Well,
what a fun bunch.
I'll impound you in a
next
minute.
leave here.
Cool. So let's get out of there. Yeah, so I think we'll take you two because I like biotics.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
ID verified. Right. So while we're doing that, we're gonna then have a look at the rest of the squad here. So Rex is a shotgun dude, right? Ah. Then I think we do fitness, and then we go for warp to throw. Okay, that sounds good. And then I'm not sure I'm too bothered about Kogan Battlemaster, so we'll go to Liara. Okay, so she's good at healing, so then overload, barrier, warp. And then let's put 2 points in there to start. Get to advanced overload. Then no, if anything, I think we want that, and then singularity. Okay, so that should be good. Then we'll save again. Then we'll just have a look at our equipment.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Why, if that was the case, why would you draw the weapon?
Slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Right, Kyra, listen, you little shit. Don't you stand with your back turned to me. Hey, listen to me. You little shit. Okay? Don't disrespect me. I'm the first human spectre in the galaxy. You're lucky yeah. You know, I only answer to the council. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. Meiko Matsuo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, let's go.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Well, interestingly, I have an Asahi. God, I need a beer. Asari to get me through that.
I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Right, so she said left. Said elevator on the left, right? No, okay. Okay, not there. Down the hallway and on the left? Yes.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available.
Hello, says sorry, Ahiawi. What are you helloing for? Also, this is really weird. It says I have zero people in the room. Let's have a look. Oh, now it says I have 2. Oh, right. It says 2 for me. Why the... Hello? Why the small O's and the big O's? Are you eating Cheerios? Are you saying your no-nos? Or are you watching Incredibles and watching Frozone? The sun is burning a layer in the ozone, so all the humans are going, oh no. Buzz.
The managers warned us about you.
Wait, I beg your pardon?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
You're at Peak 15. Don't disrespect me. What do you mean, why no, Sarah? What's going on with you?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Oh.
Tell me about the job.
This one has procured a special...
You want me to use my...
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't...
This one must be discreet.
I want to know where this pack...
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Alright. I wouldn't want to get...
This one is humbly grateful that the Spectre... Are you gracious enough to perform the...
I'll think about it and get back.
This one humbly begs...
So, squad, and then I want to put some more points in charm then, because... Yeah.
Has the
This you want me to use?
That is not...
I want to know where
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
Yeah.
This one understands. The offer shall remain...
Could I buy something?
Of course. This one apologizes for
I'm not going to buy anything just yet, because I think I'm fine in terms of that stuff.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I just need to fact check this really quick. When the hell did this game come out? Because I still can't believe that this game is so expansive and yet I mean, I know this is an age-old argument, but 2007. This game came out in 2007, and yet it is more in-depth and detailed than like big franchise modern games now. Like 18 years and we still can't make, you know, a half decent Pokemon game. And yes, I know they had years to make it, and Nintendo give Game Freak about a year to make each Pokemon game, but just imagine if we had a Pokemon game with this level of effort put into it. Like, and this kind of development team that actually like care about making a good story and a good game to play. What do you want?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
What did you just call me?
My job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of VH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Oh, everyone trying to get me to do shady stuff, but I'm not Slim Shady. I'm just not, I'm not that person.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstripe suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
I'll snore off. Right, I should probably call it, because I didn't realize the time.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk about it.
But I do want to initiate
What sort of offer?
Good.
Can I help you?
no.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a court.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing us 10 credits a minute.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I'll leave you to your drink.
Whatever.
Okay.
I can't let you in. You're welcome to enjoy a drink.
So where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay. So that's dead space.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
For the moment?
Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Yes. So... Okay. Well, I want to try talking to this Analeas guy, right?
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be
Yeah, but not the multibus.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the state.
If you want to enter the garage...
Okay, alright. Goddamn, girl, chill. Chill. No need to point the strap at me. Jesus.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Okay. But I thought we paragoned our way out of that. Yeah, okay.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Yeah. Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling. Ilanis Risk Control
I
Services.
remember you from the gate.
Analeus would throw you off
You
well for what
asshole.
you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Ah, yes. You see, this is great justice. She disrespected me, and now I get to blast her into oblivion. I said it. I said your time would come. Oh, that's good. Fair enough. Here's the lesson you learn from that. Don't talk doo-doo. Okay? Talk smack and you'll get hit in the back. Rex, what are you doing on the table? This is not the time.
No, I'm not.
I'm Sergeant Analeus with
You're breaking the law for bribe.
I didn't want.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Aha. Oh, I've got some downstairs, okay. Is there a way to level up my decryption skill? No, right? Yeah.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the.
Do
you know anything about it?
No.
Probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Uh-oh. Alright, people, what are we saying? Do we go talk to her? I think we should. But you know, do we trust her? Because I'm saying no.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to
Keen's
be so
testimony and
sassy.
records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
I'm listening. Just take it one step at a time.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
I agree.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love, you know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Oh no, no, I don't want to have to go all the way back there. Oh no, that was an accident. Okay, we're gonna resolve this. We're gonna resolve this bit here, and then I will. I'm gonna end it because, yeah, I've got a bit lost with time and having fun in this game. But should I not go speak to Anna? I couldn't even find him. Wait. What? What do you mean you know where I work? Where do you work? Right, so it's been down here the whole time. Okay.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration?
All right.
Thank you. You know where I work.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Huh. Well, we're definitely not gonna snitch.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name.
Sus,
She's
sus,
here on business
sus.
for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Oh, you... Oh... You make me upset.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Analeus for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Yeah, buddy.
Whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
Okay. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Meh. Oh, no. So much war. Is this Death Stranding? Sorry. Oh. Oh wow, that's out the actual surround sound. That's crazy.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Alright, now, do they want me to go back? Yeah, okay. So, that's it. Save. Oh, and a long session today. Accidental. Well, day 4 coming next, where we will go to Peak 15, to 15 Peaks, the sequel to Twin Peaks, and the prequel to Dante's Peak. See ya.